Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's check in with our daily feelings monster. See what comes out today. What do we want to look into today? Let's see. Who got something to say? It is our being understood. Share your true feelings with others. You need to be understood. And to be recognized is kind of what's coming through. Let's pull some tarot and see what else comes out. Being understood. I kind of want to pull a card from that deck that I have. She is next, because that one, it always poses some really interesting questions. As is my Yokai Oracle deck, but I don't think I'm going to pull from that one today. I'm going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle for us today. But before we do all that, let's see what Being Understood wants to say to us today. First card, the Six of Cups. Your inner child wants to be understood, I guess. Wants to feel seen. Let's see what else this one came out. Two came out. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. The Two of Cups. Love keeping you warm in the winter. And the Ten of Swords. In this depiction, it's giving like keeping a straight face, even though she's being like stabbed in the back. What does that say about being understood and sharing our true feelings? You see on the face of it, it's like I don't even know, you know? People let things fester until they turn into this because they're not sharing their true feelings. And then all of a sudden, you're like Caesar, where everybody's just coming at you at once. And you feel stabbed in the back because people aren't sharing their true feelings, being two-faced. Let's see what this She Is deck has to say, which I've been finding interesting lately. I've only pulled from it twice, but I like the things that it makes me think about. In the way it like frames things. I don't know. This is our practice. So you can share anything insightful you have in the comments. I would love, love, love to hear it. I let myself soften. It's not showing, it's like glaring, but that's what it says. Sorry. It says, I can ask for help. This card is about the power of mutuality, about allowing yourself to ask and be heard. Why is it hard for me to ask for help? What kind of support would I like to receive? Let's see, why is it so hard for me to ask for help? The King of Swords. You probably feel like you have to maintain this look this facade of always like having everything together and being straightforward. Let's see what the King of Swords has to say. We're going to look into it some more. Why is it so hard for me to ask for help? King of Swords. Mm. King of Swords says the King of Swords brings order, discipline, and control. This can be what a community needs at times, a guiding force that enforces the rules and norms that a society has explicitly or implicitly agreed upon. The danger is in the power that comes with this, which can turn dictatorial and wither away the king's heart and compassion. So I think, in answer to the question, why is it so hard for me to ask for help? I think it's because it's one of those situations where, like, who does the person that everyone turns to for help go to when they need help? So you probably feel like you have to like I said before, uphold some, like you're the person that has to be disciplined and in control all the time. So who does the go-to person go to? Is why you're having a hard time feeling understood and not knowing how to ask for help. What kind of support would I like to receive? That's the second question posed. Let's see. What kind of support would I like to receive? Let's see. The King of Cups. The King of Swords and the King of Cups. So it seems like you want someone to hold you in like your emotional storm, to be your steady ship in the storm. Like that's what's at the center of this. And with two kings coming out, I think you just have like a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, you know? And you just kind of want someone to share the burden with, is what I'm getting, is what I'm feeling. Someone you can trust. A king is supposed to be someone you can trust at his best. The best ideal version of a king is supposed to be someone you can trust. But I'm going to read the King of Cups and see. It says, what kind of support would I like to receive in the form of the King of Cups? In the midst of the wildest storms of life, where emotions rumble and roil, the King of Cups is able to play a calming and supportive role. In the king, you can find a shoulder to cry on, a friend to rely on, or a parent who can calm your nerves and dry your tears. When you are the king, you must sometimes make sacrifices to provide comfort and security to others. So, I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Somebody watching the Miss Pat show, which is a good show, but it's loud right now. But what are you gonna do? Anyways, yeah. So who does the go-to person go to? That's why it's hard for you to ask for help right now. And you would like someone who could hold you during the storm. That would make you feel understood. Another king would make you go to going back to our being understood lesson. Share your true feelings with others. You see? So that's what you want. You can even kind of see, say these two green guys are the two kings that came up today. The King of Cups and the King of Swords. You see the parallel to, well, you get it. So it seems like you want someone who you can bring out your inner child with, who won't judge you for it, who makes you feel warm in the winter, even just being understood, to celebrate with, and who knows that you have a lot of pressure on your shoulders to maintain this facade like everything's okay, even though the people closest to you are probably stabbing you in the back. And no one but another king can understand that and like help hold that for you. That's what I'm getting. If you're getting something different, let me know. So we're gonna get some more Oracle. We're gonna go Oracle. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's see what else comes out. The Miss Special. Oracle, Oracle, Dream, Oracle. Shaman's Dream Oracle. The Shaman. Shaman, Shaman, Shaman. Sky Bridge. Being understood can lead to a possibility for union. I'm sorry that I'm just not in the mood to have the light on right now, so I'm sorry that you can't see the cards more clear, but I can read it to you still. Skybridge, possibility for union. So through this wanting to feel understood, being understood, it can lead to a possible union. Is what I'm getting. Let's see what the Skybridge says. Skybridge, possibility for union. What needs to be connected or disconnected. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed to breathe. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even just for a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmations, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. I feel like this is telling you to, with our guiding theme of being understood today, share your feelings with others. I feel like this is kind of telling you that it's such a cliche message, but it's on the other side of fear. Even though you're not ready, even though you feel like you're not ready, you actually are ready. It's a bit of a cliche, and it's one of those easier said than done type dealios, you know. But I feel like on the other side, this wanting to be understood are your people. They're there waiting for you to, I guess, just waiting for everything to catch up because you're already on the path, is what I have to say. Right now, it's just a matter of everything catching up. That's what I think. Let's see a wise word from Buddha's wisdom. Let's see what he has to say on this. Let's see what we got. It says, if you have to choose between being kind and being right, choose being kind and you will always be right. This kind of feels like